Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today's FabriChat.
Maisie has figured out that it echoes in here. We are in a Daisy house. So, let's see. Well, yesterday was the 4th.
Yesterday was the 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.
Yeah.
We are filming, of course, a little bit off. We're off today. So we film a day early so that Brianna has a chance to edit it, add whatever pictures or anything she needs to so that you guys can see it Wednesday morning. And if you're new to our channel, we are a mother-daughter duo. We have a quilt shop here in Central Washington State and a retreat center. We're in one of the 2 retreat centers that we have. This is the one that will hold 10 quilters, or scrapbookers, or knitters. That's it.
Yeah.
If you're not one of those people.
Yeah.
No room at the inn. Anyway, we do FabriChat every Wednesday morning where we just talk about nothing. And then we do box openings every Wednesday night at 5, so tonight at 5.
Tonight at 5,
And Sundays at 12:30.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so tired. I'm
Wrapped
so
up another
tired.
retreat.
Last night, oh my gosh, last night I said, I'm so tired. I felt drunk.
Well,
I had to think for a minute, and it's like, wait, was that really an Arnold Palmer? Because I've done that before too. Have I ever told you about that?
Oh, an alcoholic one?
Yeah, because we have, we call it the beer fridge, but there's not that much beer in it. Mostly there's iced tea and there's pop and there's different things in there. And I love those Arnold Palmers, which is, half lemonade and half iced tea. And gosh, I think it was a year ago. I was out doing yard work and stuff, and it was like super hot. So I'm just,
and we'd bought spiked Arnold Palmer.
I did not know
We forgot
that was what was in there, and I don't know how many I had, 4 or 5, and I was like tanked because I am a super lightweight. I talk a big talk about wine, but I'm more of a sipper. I don't drink a lot. As soon as my lips start to get a little bit numb, I'm out. Because I don't want to, I say stuff I shouldn't say when I'm sober. So imagine me drunk, right? I would be embarrassing.
The filter's gone.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the filter is barely visible and barely there sober. So anyway, yeah, I was like absolutely tanked on those things. And I don't remember what happened. I remember there was something significant that happened, and that was how we knew that
She was drinking the wrong ones.
I was drinking the wrong ones. Yeah, but anyway, that's what I thought last night, so that's what happened. I was so tired and so rummy that I thought, oh my gosh, what am I drinking?
Something I wasn't supposed
to.
Yeah,
and I wasn't. It was a regular, non-alcoholic Arnold Palmer, but I just get so tired.
Yeah.
I get so, and I don't know why, I typically get up early. I often stay up late, but I think what it is it's all of the talking.
Yeah.
And, you don't really have any kind
Well,
of
and I also think it's just, 'tis the season of fireworks. And your dog was afraid of boxes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure your house gets no rest until the last firework goes
Well,
off.
here's the funny thing, and you're exactly right about that, but here's the funny thing, is Soap Lake made residential fireworks illegal last year. And so it is so good because we can't let them off in city limits, which is really, really, really nice because then you don't, you're not just sitting there minding your own business and suddenly there's some big loud crack and boom and whatever. And that's what freaks her out. I worry that she's going to have a heart attack.
Oh, I bet. Hyperventilate, man.
Totally hyperventilites, and she runs and runs and runs. Well, and we had here in Soap Lake, instead of fireworks on the 4th,
I'm going to bite this.
I'm going to keep this. We have our festival days called Suds and Sun, and that's on the 2nd. And we had fireworks then. We had fireworks Sunday night. But we knew when they were going to be. They were going to be at 10 o'clock. They typically last about 20 minutes. And somebody, residential, somebody naughty had let off something, and she was already just freaking out. I let her outside to go to the bathroom because I was going to take her for a ride. And I couldn't get her back in the house. I couldn't get her. She wouldn't even come to me. She wouldn't come back in the house. So I got her in the car, and we took off, and we went and we hid. We went and parked in the parking lot of the Ephrata High School.
Oh,
and we sat there, and we had the music up, and we sat there, and we got out, walked around. She peed at the school, smelled all kinds of smells. We got back in the car and waited, and it was about 20 minutes, and Pa called and said they're done, and then we came back, and she was okay. But last year, when people were still lighting them off everywhere, she was jumping on the bed, she was banging at the door, jumping at the window. I think the dogs just don't understand
where it's coming from.
Who's shooting at them, and why isn't everybody worried? And she's such a chicken anyway, and this morning the gals came, the gals that cleaned for us came, and Marcia came and said, hey, well, did you enjoy the fireworks? Because, we live right across from the park. And I said, well, I don't know, we didn't see them because I had to take Lizzie. And she says, your dog doesn't like them? And I said, no.
Does she know what dog does?
I know. I said, no dogs do. And she goes, oh, yeah. We were house setting, and they have a dog. And we went out to feed the dog before we came for fireworks, and the dog was gone.
Wow, yeah.
And she said, so we figured that the dog had to have jumped the fence and took off running. And so we didn't know what to do, so we came for fireworks. And I know what I thought.
Noted.
Noted.
See, right? Our only thing is, like, Ruger, he didn't like fireworks. He chased them, which was scary. He would sit with us and watch them, but he would go, and if I was not holding on to him, he would attack the fireworks.
Yeah.
Knowing that. But he was also not afraid of guns. He would disarm you if he had to. This dog was crazy. He was meant to be a big cop dog, but he was...
Yeah, he too little.
Yeah, he too little. He wouldn't pass the agility test. But
he was the one, if you've ever seen the video, if you've watched before, he was one that chased the
airplane. The crop duster?
I can get
yeah. Yeah. That was really good.
I can take you down.
Road did pretty good because...
I was going to ask.
Where Lutz's were, and then of course the wind was really calm. I mean, it wasn't even wind; it was just super calm. So of course Robert had to go buy some fireworks, and then the boys and Anthony came over, and we have a big. So we were lighting off fireworks. She did okay for a while, and then she took off inside, and we paused for a minute. And her and Bernadette just curled up under the table and were watching. Every time we came inside, they'd get up and be happy, but
because you were still alive.
Yeah. So she didn't really enjoy it, but she was fine in the house. She didn't want to go outside. Mm-hmm. And then when we came inside, she went outside, go potty, and then... But yeah, nobody liked it. The stray cats didn't like it.
I know, it's a funny thing. I try not to be political or controversial or a mean neighbor or anything like that. And there's a few things that I kind of, would create a ruckus for. And truly, fireworks is one of them. But it's so funny because so many people, especially out here, say, well, it's our right and it's part of our freedom. It's like, well, freedom for what? How is it
to celebrate independence?
Freedom. Yeah, but why do you have to do it that way? I mean, I think back at all of the things that we used to do. We went on kind of a little excursion and we showed people the area, and we live near Hanford nuclear reactor base. And it is known as the dirtiest place in America. Did you know that?
Is it really?
It is the dirtiest place in America. It is barren wasteland. You drive through, and for probably about 15 to 20 miles, there's nothing. In the center, the entrance into Hanford is right there. You pass by that, but there's...
We're kind of sleepy,
like a little wee
but we're not really going to give it a go.
Anyway, I think about that, and I think, back in the 40s, people, the things that we did, burying nuclear waste, seemed like a good idea.
Yeah. Who would have thought your barrels would have leaked?
Yeah. Laying in the sun to sunbathe seemed like a good idea. Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys were also told that cigarettes were good for you.
Cigarettes. Sexy cigarettes. I know, we gave 2 packs a day to our GIs.
No.
Did you know that? Yeah. It was a gift from the government. 2 packs of cigarettes.
Well,
yeah.
Dang.
I know. Because we thought it was a good idea.
2 packs is a lot.
See, and if somebody didn't smoke, they gave their 2 packs to somebody else who was already smoking 2 packs. So pretty bad deal. Thus became Berger's disease.
Yeah.
But so there was a lot of things that we did that we just didn't, that we realized it's kind of not a good idea. Shooting off balls of fire, that is not a good idea. No. Why am I the only one that knows that? I feel like I'm not the only one that knows that.
No.
You know, I think that we should just, because here's what I think. I think that it's fine to go ahead and have a fireworks display. If a certified, pyrotechnic
Technician,
person, whatever they're called, if they do it and we know that it is 10 p.m. on Sunday night and we can corral the dogs, take the dogs for a drive, whatever we want to do, I think that that makes sense to me. Go ahead and go enjoy it. I used to like to watch them. I agree with that. But for just in the hands of children and drunk rednecks, come on. It's just not a good idea. And you know, Roxanne Rule was here, and you know, there was a big old fire. What was it, like 100 yards from her home? And so she has her home. Her husband has what are you eating there? Her husband has a workshop, and she has a she shed. And he went out to put the sprinklers on. No one really knows what the sprinklers are on. Was it on his shop?
Hopefully it was on the she shed.
Was it on the she shed? Yes. She was very calm about it.
Oh, good.
And then at one point she called and he said, I can't talk right now. And we're all like freaking out.
Like, no, we need to know.
Wait, why can't you talk right now? Is there something's on fire? Anyway, it was all good. Everything ended up okay. But, you know, fireworks. And
Absolutely.
every single year, somebody knows somebody who lost something due to fireworks. I mean, we're in like that nuclear wasteland idea of this is not a good idea, and when will we figure this out? And it has nothing to do with freedom.
Because I think inside city limits, you run the risk of people thinking, oh, it's really calm right here. It looks great. Let's dust them off. And then all of a sudden, the one that you think is just a fountain is all of a sudden going to fly up, and that wind's going to take that hot fireball onto someone else's house.
That's exactly right.
And making it outside city limits, that's really nice too. Okay, there's less about homes in danger. However, in our neck of the world, it's wheat, it's alfalfa, it's corn.
We're lighting these off in July.
And we've had the hottest week so far. The week before and this week are going to be the hottest weeks for Grant County.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways,
not a good idea.
I'll get off my little soapbox, and I think, I hope in my lifetime somebody figures it out. And you know, the other thing too that we have out here, and I suppose everybody has it, is the reservations, where you know the Native Americans can sell whatever they want. Apparently, I don't know. There must not be rules because they have these things that you can hang on to, and they shoot balls of fire.
Yeah.
Where are you holding that? And what are you aiming that at?
Yeah.
And I mean, I just don't even know. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about it because.
But they are pretty.
I want them to go away.
Yeah, and your poor dog.
My poor dog. Yeah, so anyway, so she was all right. So we drove off. We had a little drive. Everything was fine. She was kind of none the wiser. And then there was one or two other, after we came back, there was some little pew, you know, something going on where, but we immediately saw lights, you know, so I think the police were out saying, no, a rule's a rule. And you know, and so inside city limits of Soap Lake, no fireworks. And you know, the other thing is that with our fireworks over the lake, apparently they were beautiful. I don't know. And when we were coming back, miles of just constant. So I think most of the people that came to watch were from Ephrata.
Oh, good.
Because Ephrata, you know, doesn't do it.
We do not do it anymore. Nope. Ephrata does not do a show.
It's because it's so expensive.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's in like Ephrata, there's nowhere to shoot them that doesn't put a stadium or a home at risk.
Yeah, we can at least, they go out on the barge and they let them off, and then all of that garbage falls into our beautiful lake.
Yeah,
nice.
Moses Lake does the same thing, but every year Moses Lake's fireworks show sets something on fire.
Yes, it does.
Every year.
Every year.
Yep.
Anyways,
now that this is all slobbery, we're going to show us.
I want to show you this because this was kind of sweet. So, you know, what's nice, people come up and we have our hosted retreat where, you know, you come and meet new friends, and it always works that way, that people just become fast friends, and, you know, like they've, you know, always been friends, which is really, really nice. And it's always kind of fun because when they come up, they feel like they know us, and I love that. I feel like the pressure's off. We're already friends, so, you know, you already know my quirkiness, so life is good. And so it's good. But what's really kind of funny is so many people that yell, "Pa!" I know. And he still is. He's getting used to it.
Is he?
But he is a little. He still is always a little bit freaked out that everybody knows him. And he'll ask me, "Do I know her?" It's like, "No, you've never met her before."
How does she
so
know me?
I know.
Doesn't matter.
He kind of knows that, but he just never knows because everybody looks the same. It's like,
Okay.
do I know her? Do I? And I'll tell him yes, he does, or no, you don't, or whatever.
Yeah.
Or anyway, so this weekend he was out building a fence, working really hard on this fence, and so a couple of things about that. One is that he's, from like 5:30 in the morning until 5:30 at night, he is working.
Does not matter how hard
him and
it is.
Alex, it doesn't matter. And everybody said, gosh, he works so hard. He really does. He works Monday through Thursday at the dam, and then he works Friday, Saturday, Sunday out here on, whatever. I mean, we still have so much that's left to be done, so he was working on stuff. And so I was doing his laundry, and I've seen this multiple times before, but I was telling somebody about it because he was standing out in the sun, and they said, well, does he take a break? And I said, no. I mean, maybe, but, maybe for a minute, and he'll drink something, and then he gets right back at it, because he's like me. If you stop and sit down, you're done. So you don't do that at all. And so I said, yeah, look at his shirt. And they couldn't believe it, and I thought, oh, well, I'll show you guys this. So, because...
the fade, sure.
Yeah, he has...
Can you guys see that?
Can you see that? Does it show up? Can you see it? You can see... I feel like I can see it.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
If you hold that.
Yep.
So see that? See where it's a darker right there? That's he always wears coveralls. So he's in the sun so much that he has, it's like faded outdoor furniture. And this isn't that old of a shirt. It's not even full of holes.
And you can see even the hem is totally fine, untouched.
The hem's fine.
Because it tucks into his coveralls.
Yeah, he is just, and then sometimes he'll come and he'll say, oh, but he always wears a hat. But if he takes the hat off for some reason and doesn't put it back on or whatever, he always burns the top of it.
Oh, it's
she's sleepy.
Oh, she's gonna chew on it.
Gonna chew on it.
She must be working on her top teeth, because her bottom teeth are fully out, she bites herself, the whole shebang. But I think those top ones are thinking about it, because she's super chewy at the moment and drooly. So I think we have a few more teeth working their way out.
She said, I think this is Papa's shirt.
I think I know what this is.
I know what this is. It's clean. It's clean, though. You wouldn't want to hold it otherwise.
No.
And then, the other part to this story, so he's working hard, for 3 days. And then, so Sunday afternoon, he's sitting there, and I said, well, you need to go take a shower because we're going out to dinner, Oh, okay. And then he says, well, did you see our fence? And him and Alex are sitting there. Alex is this kid that comes in, works with him on the weekends. And I said, no, I'm going to go look. So, and it's kind of down a ways, and I wouldn't have walked by it at any time this week. So I walked down to go see it, and I look at it, and then I come back, and I say,
I know what it looks like.
What would you have said to him? So I said to him, look, so it's not a fence. It's the poles.
That is how I came into the ground.
I know, so I came back, and I said, well, I thought you said you built a fence. And he goes, what? And his whole face like drops. What is he doing? And Alex goes, oh, man. And I said, well, it's not a fence. It's fence poles. And they're both going, oh, my God. Oh, because you could see that what they had done is they had dug and dug and dug. Because Brian doesn't make anything, it'll
last for hundreds of years.
It will outlast him and his children and his grandchildren. So he's dug down wide and deep, and he put these in the ground, and and it's got, everything has a curb, everything has edging, and it's not just going to be a post hole, and it's not going to be just a little bag of concrete mix around the edge. No, everything is framed up, and everything is absolutely straight. So. And I did stand, because if you look right down, I mean, it is perfectly straight. Everything is perfectly straight. He does do a really,
So
really
are they
nice
doing
job.
concrete Wednesday or next weekend? Or I guess this weekend coming?
I don't know, because he did that fence because he also has to do it. I think you can maybe see a pole behind us. The pole behind us is the railing for the deck out here. So he figured he needed... if he did both of them, he was going to need 8 yards, and then he can go ahead and order a truck rather than mix the concrete by hand with he has a concrete mixer, but anyway, so I didn't mean to be mean, but it wasn't a fence. Yeah.
So are you guys going to chain link it, or are you guys going to put?
No, it's going to be a big privacy wood fence. Yeah. And I probably should quickly get the fence permit in.
Yes, definitely. Oh, they're having an issue with it.
No, it just needs to be up there. So anyway, so that's what we did this weekend. And I know how you feel.
I'm tired.
I'm so tired.
No, I'm not.
She says, Mom, should we go take a nap? She's so chatty. And I was going to tell you, so let's see, I have some comments. So I think it was on box opening when we were talking about the Nutella, and somebody said, I think I saw more snacks this time than fabric. And it's like, yeah,
you probably did.
Sorry, that's what happens. People come to visit us and they bring us snacks, and that's okay.
It's all good.
So, but here's the funny thing. Man, a whole lot of people do not like Nutella.
Really? You're not the only one?
Oh, you're not the only one. That's what I almost thought. Comment after comment after comment of people that do not like Nutella. I think it's one of those flavors maybe that you have to, because you think it's peanut butter, but it's not peanut butter, or you think it could be caramel. And so it's almost as if, you don't really know what to expect. But this sounded really good. Somebody else warms Nutella and pours it over ice cream.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Jamie,
something like a hot fudge, but Nutella. Yeah, I would do that. Because that's how I use it. I use it as a sweet, whether it's to dip my fruit in, or I think ice cream is a great idea. Or by the spoonful. You just never know what the day brings.
Yes.
What you gonna do? I have to say, it's not a staple that I keep in my house, though. It's a little too spendy for my kids or my husband to find.
Oh, is that really?
Well, I mean, okay, it's not, but I mean, like a little tiny thing is like $4. Whereas if they want something, I usually do on a piece of toast, peanut butter, and put chocolate chips on it, and my kids like that. So I don't know. I don't use it very often.
I was trying to think of why I kept all of these other comments. I don't like the Nutella either.
You just wanted to make sure.
I don't like them either. Here was the Caroline maybe. Oh, Caroline's Mercantile. Was the one that said, I think I saw more snacks than fabric today. This was it. And she said, Cindy, if you don't like the Nutella, have you tried Trader Joe's Spectaculous Cookie Butter?
Yes, that's when we have cookie butter. Yeah, you tried the cookie butter. We have it at the shop. Macy says, I want this really, really bad. I want to taste it. We have had the cookie butter. It's the riff off of the Biscoff cookie butter.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Right. And I cannot figure out what is better, Biscoff cookie butter or Trader Joe's cookie butter, because they're both dangerously good.
It's some of those things that you just have to have on hand for when you have company or the grandkids. Make sure it all goes back with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that tasty?
I think she really is teething.
Everything in her mouth.
Yeah. This probably is so dirty. Right. Well, I think that was the only comments was that I'm not alone with Nutella, and other comments about other foods we should eat.
Okay.
So
fabulous.
Those were not enough. So, all right. I think that might be it. And today was some national day. I think it was like National Mechanical Pencil Day, and a couple other National Hawaii Day. I think.
Ooh, good day. Good day.
National Ian Day. I think.
Look,
I think I even know an Ian. Do we know an Ian?
I don't know an Ian.
I feel like I must know an Ian.
Oh, Ian Westrope.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're calling your mom.
They're calling me. Mom, come get me. I'm eating Nana's phone.
Mom. Here, eat Papa's shirt.
Eat this. She's no.
Oh, I know one other thing I just have to tell you again. Oh no, I think we already told about Wyatt saying that. Did we already tell them on the Sunday box opening?
Oh,
that
yes.
Wyatt wanted to come and help, and
we coached everybody and they all failed.
And they all failed.
Yeah,
all failed. But you can't hardly say no to him.
No, he's so sweet.
He really wants to.
And he's like very genuine. He really wants to help you. And the moment you say yes, you realize he can only help you cut.
That's really what he wants to do is cut. Yeah.
But because he came with me Sunday, we came down to make sure we said goodbye to everybody. Because we had Saturday night, we had some fun things to do at the river with everybody. So on Sunday, I came down to say goodbye to everybody, get everybody off. Oh no! So Mom could take people to the airport, and then of course Robert and the kids showed up about an hour and a half later. They didn't last long by themselves.
So much for a day with Dad, so Mom could come and work.
Yeah. And so Marion was, of course, packing up her stuff, and he said, "Can I help you?" And so he, of course, started cutting, and I gave him his own design wall, and he just started poking things in there. So he has a lot of fun.
Pinning. And
Poking pins, cutting things up.
The flower head pins.
Yeah, he wanted the pretty ones.
Oh, honey.
He's so sweet.
It's nappy nap time. If I hold her, I'm going to fall asleep. Oh, should we go and take a little nappy nap?
She got help. Yes. So she's so I forgot her binky at home today. That's why she's at the point where I can't get her quite asleep. Huh.
She's really, I know, see? She feels drunk, she's so tired. I know.
So I'm going to have to make a trip to the store before a box opening tonight. Yeah. Should go buy a new one.
She can't hold her head up.
It's so heavy.
I'm so tired.
He's so heavy.
I'm so tired. All right, you guys. Woo.
Drunk on life, are we?
The Maisie Show. All right.
All right. We'll see you tonight. Bye.
Bye. What a goofball.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at FabricPatch.net.